Everybody around here judged me.
Victoria comes to blows with a hard-edged owner.
What planet is he on? You sure you go out and party?
That's not my life anymore.
With a one-track mind.
My name is Eric. I'm living at home with my two dogs, Casper and Maisie. Maisie's my family's dog, and Casper's my dog. Casper has destroyed my house.
This is his little pea corner right here. Ripped, ripped, ripped. Scratches, scratches, scratches everywhere. He chewed up this table real bad.
We'll maybe watch a movie, and all of a sudden,
Hey, Casper, no!
there's Casper to cause chaos and just gets me in the worst mood.
You don't tell him sit down, you don't tell him lay down, you just watch him.
I do that all the time. He doesn't listen to me.
Sometimes I just want to get out of the relationship just because Eric won't give him up.
I could lose my girlfriend, and I can get kicked out of my house.
I don't really know if I can stick around because I truly cannot stand Casper anymore.
Sit down.
I definitely don't want to live like this anymore. My family doesn't want to live like this anymore. My girlfriend doesn't want to live like this anymore.
We are so ready for Victoria.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Hey. Hi.
Eric.
Nice to meet you, Eric.
Nice to meet you.
Hey. Hello, darling.
That's Maisie.
Hey, Maisie.
This is Denise.
Hey, nice to meet you. I was expecting a huge Presa.
Oh, yeah.
What's this one doing here? I can hear
Yeah, he's upstairs in his dungeon.
in his dungeon. I can hear Casper barking upstairs. I can feel him as he's shaking the whole house. I want you to give me a tour of the destruction.
Okay.
I mean, I can see for myself right here. Most of these probably aren't accidents.
Yeah, a lot of them is
Oh,
marking.
no, like, none of
marking.
them
Yeah.
are.
There's a little bit of a pungent smell in here.
Yeah, I mean, the whole rug, if you look every foot you go, there's a stain.
The urine stains in this house are the worst I have ever seen. And I've been in some pretty disgusting houses.
So now into the dungeon of Casper's room. Ripped up all the carpet.
Oh, my God. First of all, I noticed the complete annihilation of this room.
He's destroyed it inside. He scratched up all the walls.
I moved in about 6 months after we were dating, and I didn't know Casper too well because he was just a little baby, so little did I know what he was going to turn out to be. This is why I don't want to live with him after this.
What,
No
you're saying?
way. I can't live with him. I can't.
I really don't want to get rid of him. That's the thing. Like, no matter what.
This dog you can't rehome with anybody. You can't. And you can't put him to a shelter because he will be euthanized in a second.
Yeah.
This dog will have no future unless it's with you.
Can't.
I don't want to lose my girlfriend, and I don't want to lose my dog. Whatever I need to do to have my dog trained so I can have both of them in my life.
The next day, Victoria arrives at Eric's house for their scheduled training session at 10 a.m. But Eric is nowhere to be found.
It's now 11 o'clock in the morning, and Eric's still not back. Eric has been at work all night, and I understand he needs to work, but he had the opportunity to come home, which he didn't take, because the longer he stays at work, the more money he gets. Poor dog. Poor bloody dog. Now Casper's in that room and needs to get out. What planet is he on? Hey.
Hello.
Casper's crying up there.
I'm sure he is.
Gotta go take him for a walk.
All
Go
right.
take him for a walk right now.
I'm gonna take him for a walk right now. I just came home from work, working all night. I could tell right away that it looked like Victoria was upset about something. Good boy, Reno. No accident in his room either.
Wow, that's amazing. That poor dog has held it for 15 hours. And Eric has celebrated the fact that he didn't go in his room, as if that's some kind of triumph. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I see tragedy in the future if this man, sorry, I should say boy, because he's not behaving like a man, doesn't accept responsibility for this dog that he's got. Can you take him inside and then come back out, because I want to talk to you?
Okay.
I feel like I'm being fed a whole load of BS. I feel like Eric is just looking at me and saying, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. But really inside, he's thinking, when she leaves, I'm gonna take all the tools that she's given me. I'm not gonna neuter my dog, and I'm just gonna carry on as I was before. I'm mad, and you know what? I feel like I've been really taken for a fool.
Why?
I'm such a freaking fool.
Why is that?
Because I actually believed that you might be a responsible person. You're working for 15 hours. Your dog is in his room for 15
He hasn't
hours.
been there for 15 hours.
Yes, he has. You went out.
He's been there for 12
You went
hours.
out at 8:30. But it's still too long. It's still too long for a dog to be in there. I know you have to work. I appreciate that you have to work.
It's very rare where it goes this long. Usually I get home at 5, 6 in the morning, and I leave at 10 at night, so usually it's 8 hours where he's away.
What if something happened to you? Who's going to handle Casper then?
Nobody would be able to handle Casper.
Well, then what's going to happen to him?
I'd have to get one of my friends to handle him. I'm saying nobody in my family would be able to handle him. Denise can't stop him. It's never gonna happen where she's just gonna walk him without me.
I come in here and I hear your dog crying up there. Crying up there. And I hate it when I hear an animal cry. I care. And I'm angry now because I care.
I completely respect that you're concerned about this and that you can get mad. That's just you being real. You know what I'm saying? And I 100% respect that.
I'm sure you go out and party. I'm sure.
But that's not what I was doing. I was working last night.
I know you were working, but I'm sure this happens and that you come back late at night and probably you go to sleep until late in the morning. Do you do that?
That's not my life anymore. I used to go out drinking, have a good night, and, you know, sleep all day. That can't happen anymore. Those are sacrifices that I've chose to make to have my dog.
It's unhealthy for a dog to be holding it for that long.
Since it's not safe for Casper to run freely in the house when Eric is gone, Victoria has some ideas on how to occupy him while he's in his room.
Casper spends quite a lot of time in his room, but there are no toys there. So I wanted to give toys that Eric could use with Casper in the room and out of the room as well. I want you to be able to give him an activity toy when he goes to his room, especially if there's a time where you think he's going to be there for a good length of time. And that means he can play with it and get tired. These toys require a lot of mental stimulation from a dog, all of these. So you'll find half an hour of chewing them, the dog goes to sleep. What I'd like to do, I'd like you to get some of his kibble, put it in here. Let's get him down here, just to run around for a little bit.
We'll get like a small piece,
Yeah.
so it'll be able to fall out that hole.
And you can put little bits of chicken in here too. Casper has something to keep him occupied. And also, these toys are value and can be used in moments when Casper needs to be distracted.
Casper, look at
Smell
this.
it. Let him
Look at
smell
this.
it. So you put it down on the floor for a little bit and see what he does with it here. Look how his tail's going.
He's gonna be busy for so long.
Denise, I was concerned when I first came here because you're saying you don't like Casper, you want to move out. How do you feel now?
I'm actually feeling a lot better about Casper because, you know, we've seen a lot of improvements in him lately, so I think we're headed in the right direction.